Good afternoon. This is Real with Robo. As you could hear in the background, my husband's sleeping. He's snoring like a dog. But that's why I'm doing this so quietly. But I am done. I am done. I have watched on Facebook today the impeachment reasons by the senators. I can't take it no more. I cannot take the comments no more. I cannot take the idiocy no more. I cannot take the dumb anymore. And I'm going to try and keep this like lightly spiced with my usual vulgarity, because I did invite all of the people watching those videos to come on over here. So I'm going to try and keep it polite a little bit. A little bit. Let's get real with Robo. Alright, first of all, I see a lot of quote-unquote Democrats who aren't quote-unquote Democrats that are saying that we need to impeach this man. Okay, first of all, let's look back at the impeachment. Since we all know he should be acquitted. And don't lie to yourself and say he shouldn't, just to fit in. Try to be unique. Democrats have always stood on law, stood on the Constitution, stood for our borders, stood for our people, cared and loved our people first. If there was one hungry mouth in America and somebody way over there in China or somewhere needed some kind of food, a plate, a meal, we would feed ours first. That is our platform. One. So get your Democrat platform right if you're going to call yourself a Democrat. Youngins. Number two. We've never cared about the world stage. If people liked us on the world stage, great. If people didn't, oh well. No one cares. Number three. We've never cared about abortion either way. We've never had a stance on it. We'd avoid that topic like it was the plague. And if you look back through history, you will see that. JFK, that was a Democrat. Ronnie Reagan, he was a Democrat. And right now, I know you Republicans and conservatives are ripping your hair out and saying, no, he was a conservative. No, he ran on the conservative ballot. He was a Democrat. A registered Democrat. Trump was a registered Democrat. He ran on the Republican Party ticket because Democrats picked, okay, I'm not even going to say her name in this video because, she just, Alright, one thing this Democrat, me, can say is I didn't vote for Obama either time. Did you? Did you? Alright, so my sanity, clearly intact. I voted for Trump, clearly intact. I voted for Marsha Blackburn, clearly intact. Now, let's get on to this impeachment. And when I say get on, I mean like a wild spider monkey on its head. First of all, for all of you that are arguing that he should be impeached, that he should be removed, that he should be convicted, you're wrong. Period. Number one, there was no full House floor vote to empower the committees with the constitutional power. They didn't have that until about the 71st day. So everything that was up until then was unconstitutional. Boom. Your argument's done. That's what it says in the Constitution. You have to have a full House floor vote in order to empower committees to take on the impeachment process. They did not. Everything was invalid. Oh, but what about this after the 71st day, huh? What about that? Okay, let's take that. When they did have their little vote, and they did decide on impeachment, they also decided on rules called the Shift Empowerment Act or resolution. Okay? And what it entailed in that resolution, and I'm trying to keep my temper because I'm so tired of people calling Democrats dumb. We are not dumb. And you are not smarter than us, or more smart, or whatever you want to do. Watch my English teacher roll in her grave. Fact is this. The Shift Empowerment Resolution said that Adam Schiff gave Adam Schiff the full power to negate witnesses, to stop cross-examination, and to basically defile, yes, I said that, defile, the 5th, 6th, 9th, and 14th Amendments. Go read them. I'm not your mommy, nor your constitutional scholar. That would be Alan Dershowitz. But I know my amendments, thereby making the Shift Empowerment Resolution, which were the rules for the impeachment, unconstitutional. Period. So there goes your argument. All of it. It's gone. There's no arguing over, oh, Trump did this and he said this and it wasn't a perfect phone call. It was all unconstitutional from the beginning to the end of the houses. But then the House decided to get constitutional and write the articles of impeachment. Okay, let's look at them. 1, it was in such grave need that this man, President Trump, be put in the impeachment chair, that she sat on the articles of impeachment for 33 days trying to force the Senate to abide by her wishes. No. That alone is a crime. That alone is also manipulation. That alone is also unconstitutional. So there you go. In a handbasket, really quick, short, sweet, beloved, all your arguments are invalid because from the beginning to the very, very end, the House's process was unconstitutional and defiled the constitutional amendments, which you should be infuriated at. But then again, I don't consider you Democrats. I consider you exactly what you are: Marxists, communists, progressives, and socialists. You are not Democrats. Your plight is not our platform. And as for me, my verdict will come in November when I vote red again across the board. And I pray that other real Democrats like me who see how unconstitutional, how bullcorn this impeachment process is, they will vote all red to send a message to Congress. You serve at the pleasure of the people. You do not decide who our president is. We do. Your butts are in that seat to make our lives better. Not yours, ours. And yes, my darling congressman, There are no term limits, which might change. By the way, there are not term limits. But there are when we vote you out. I would suggest all of your congressmen think about that when they make the vote the day after tomorrow on whether to convict or acquit the President of the United States. I would strongly ask them to lean toward acquitting him, because real Democrats, and for that little one that said millennials outnumber all of you old people, real Democrats like me, JFK, Blue Dog Dems, who are now nonpartisan, sweetheart, we're from the baby boomer era. Darling, we're from the 80s. We, along with the Republicans, conservatives, independents, and liberals and Democrats who have walked away, outnumber you 20-1. So watch your mouth and get in your place and respect your elders, kid. You have no idea. We did not get this old by being stupid. And clearly, you might not reach this age because you are stupid and vote socialist. That's just a fact. Look at the Socialist Party and what it's done around the world, and in California and New York. Good luck on living to be our age, us old folks. And that's Real with Robo.